Okay, here we get to the murder scene. I'll have to rewrite a lot of that bit because it's not very clear. Okay, so all the friends, all the British friends, are sitting in a cafe in front of the Hotel de Ville, the town hall, having a few drinks before going back to their hotel. Claire seemed a bit spaced out. She kept going to the bathroom. "Something wrong with you, baby?" "No, don't worry, honey. Just a bit of tummy ache." "Well, maybe you shouldn't drink so much then." "I'm fine, really." She sounded a bit flippant. "I think I'll go back to the hotel room. I'm quite tired after last night." "Dave, you crazy bastard, you're wearing the girl out." It was Paul, thinking he was really funny. "Whatever. See you later, guys." Claire was definitely annoyed now. I didn't offer to walk back with her. I could tell she didn't want me to. "I'll just have a bath and an early night. I'll see you later, baby." So I spent some more time with Paul and Natasha. I ordered some brandy, and it soothed me inside and made me feel more lethargic. We planned the rest of our journey, going to see the battlefields in Picardy. I thought of my great-granddad who had died and who had fought in the trenches. Yeah, great-granddad who had fought in the trenches. He was younger than I am now when he died. It was probably his great-great-granddad or great-great-uncle. Okay, so I'll change the dialogue a little bit, make it a bit more, fleshing it a little. Then add up a bit of dialogue between Natasha and Paul. I left the cafe and walked through the deserted streets. I heard the belfry tower bell chime. I was staggering slightly. Perhaps the beer and the brandy had gone to my head. I entered the hotel lobby, asked for the key, and picked up a local newspaper at the reception desk. Claire was still in the bathroom, having a bath or a shower, I think. I don't even know if she heard me come in. I was sitting on the bed. She had left two paperbacks on the bed. One was called Mr. Goodbar or something. The other one was Fear of Flying. Never heard of either of them. I opened the newspaper. On the front page there was a photo of a girl with a headline. It looked like the girl I'd met in the disco the previous night. Still no news of the slain schoolgirl Angelique D, who was found murdered 4 years ago in a clearing near Compiègne Forest after celebrating her friend's birthday at the City Hall nightclub. The 18-year-old girl disappeared mysteriously from the nightclub and was found stabbed to death and raped in the early hours of the morning. Her family and friends are making a desperate plea to the public to help them identify and arrest the murderer. That was her, my Angelique. I was sure of it. How could that be? I dropped the paper on the floor. Claire's mobile beeped. I picked it up. A flashing message from Phil. "How are you, sweetheart? Not too lonely? Miss you, baby." I scrolled down to look at her own messages. "How I long to be with you. I will tell Dave when I come back. I thought he would have understood by now anyway." Smiley face. I opened the bathroom door. Claire was about to come out. She had her bathing robe and was wearing towel wrapped up around her head. "Did you have a good night? I didn't hear you come in." I pushed her in front of the mirror and pulled down the towel. Dave, what are you doing? What? Shush, you'll wake the baby up, I laughed. I felt her breasts. I reached out for my razor. Please don't cry, I said gently as I grabbed my razor and pressed the blade to her throat. I didn't want to hurt her, honest to God, only teach her a lesson. I was still holding her by the hair, and in the mirror I could see the look of terror on her face, or in her eyes. They had filled with tears. She didn't say much, she whimpered slightly, but most of the time she was just numb. I swear I don't remember what happened until the morning. When I woke up later, there were blood spatters in the sink and on the wall. The bed sheets appeared to have been stained or soaked with blood. Claire was lying sprawled on the bed, her throat cut and her blue eyes wide open.